Hello, everybody. Hey, before we get started, can I get everyone to make sure that your doors are shut and your other devices are turned off? I'm going to cover quite a bit of information in a very short period of time. In fact, our discussion today is only about 10-15 minutes long. At the end, everybody will receive a copy of this training material. My name is Chris Duffield, and I'm an account executive for Newline Mortgage. And today we're going to talk about VA cash out loans. Also, before we get started, I'd like to take a moment and ask for your business. As an AE, I'm paid commission, so the best compliment you can give me is to send me a loan. If you find this training useful and learn something new, please send me a loan on any product. Newline offers some great FHA, VA, conventional, and USDA pricing right now. I also have trainings on all of these other products and on other topics as well. If you haven't done so already, you should join my blog. I do upload all my trainings once I perform them, basically, and they're available on my blog. And you can go in and listen to the recording, like today's recording, and print out a copy of the material. You can do it at your leisure, and once you get in there, you'll notice how many trainings I've got, and more are being uploaded each week. I'm trying to give you guys a fast, easy, free, quick, training and help. I know it's difficult in the market right now with all the different underwriting guidelines and lenders and overlays, and it's really hard to have one source of information available to go get all your questions answered. That's kind of what my blog is trying to accomplish, and so check it out when you get a chance. Okay, so let's get started. On VA, they do allow for cash out. Newline's definition of cash out is any refinance other than an IRRRL. You might find other lenders offering different guidelines, but that's our guideline. If it's not an IRRRL, it's a cash out refinance. I think most lenders interpret it that way. I've heard other lenders interpret it other ways. Honestly, I'm not sure why there would be two different interpretations. I would think that we wouldn't care about an overlay on this, but anyway, that's what it is. And as far as the underwriting and product guidelines are concerned, first of all, if you're doing a VA cash out, it cannot be on a property that's owned free and clear. The home must be secured by a first mortgage. Your max LTV is 90% on these. Your max loan amount is $700,000. You'll want to check out the high balance guidelines for loans over 417. So I have a class on my blog, and it's VA high balance loans. It's only 15-20 minutes long. The only thing we cover are the guidelines for high balance. And if I were you, I would go in and check that out as well. If you're doing a lot of VA cash out loans, it would give you the different guidelines for high balance. Your max debt to income ratio is 45% with a 659 score and 50% with a 660 or higher score. Use LP to pre-qualify your borrower, you guys. And if you have high DTIs, please send your scenario in for underwriting and let us take a look and make sure we can work with that high DTI before you go through the process of ordering an appraisal. But back to the LP piece, if you haven't heard me say this yet in any of my other VA trainings, use LP for VA. Do not use DU. Earlier this year when the new version of DU came out, there were some underwriting guidelines tightened. VA was one of them, and it was a very noticeable difference after that change in the amount of DU approvals versus LP approvals. LP has not tightened their guidelines. So higher DTIs, credit issues, definitely you're going to get a lot more success with LP. I would just use LP out of the gate for these. Your maximum cash out, depending on your loan amount, could be either unlimited, if your loan amount is less than 417, or it could be limited to 325 over 417. If your subject property was previously listed, listing agreements on the subject property must be canceled 6 months prior to the loan application date, or the loan is subject to a maximum loan to value of 70%. A copy of the cancellation must be in the file. You'll notice you've got your funding fee here for cash out loans. depending on first-time use or subsequent use. And then as far as the product and pricing available on this product, first of all, we don't have a lender fee on any of our VA loans. If you haven't heard me say that yet, now you know. None of our VA products have a lender fee. On a cash out, you can go a 10-year fixed, 15, 20, 25, or 30-year fixed. If you're going a 10-year fixed, use our 15-year price. If you're going a 20-year fixed, use the 30-year price and add 1%. It's not the best deal. You may want to consider just using or going a 25-year term and you just use the 30-year price. Okay. Your 3 and 5/1 arms are available on this product. Again, if we're exceeding the 417, it's called a VA high balance or VA jumbo, and we're adding 1 1/4 to the price. We do have a hit for fixed rates for our VA loans of 0.375. Okay, and just so you didn't see it if you didn't see it in the first bullet point, I put it down here in the last bullet point as well. We do not have a lender fee. All right. That is all I have for today. Thank you for your time. Again, my name is Chris Duffield. Please contact me if you have any questions, and please check out my blog. Here's your link right here. It's http://k.duffieldmtg.wordpress.com. Go in there, set up an account with WordPress, get access to my blog, and you'll get access to a bunch of free training. Thanks. Have a great day.